Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. Welcome back. We're getting ready to start our first games of 2020, and we got a good one tonight. The Flippin Bobcats are going to be taking on the Cotter Warriors, and we're getting ready to start with the girls game starting here in just a few minutes. We're getting a little bit earlier start. We're about 20 minutes earlier than normal. Normally we start about 6 o'clock. So right now the starting lineups for Cotter is going to be number 3, Emily Montgomery, number 23, Paige Clausen, number 34, Ashley Garay, number 22, Kaylee Crownover, and then in the center, number 24, Kate Cheek, the sophomore. And Flippin starting lineup getting ready to come on.
The starting lineup for your Lady Bobcats. Number 32, Maylee Benedict.
All right, number 32.
Number 30, Leah
Maylee Benedict. Number 30, Leah Still, the junior. Number 11, Hope Rackley.
Number 24, Emily Davenport.
Number 24, Emily Davenport.
And number 4, McKenna Johnson.
And then number 4, McKenna Johnson rounds out the Lady Bobcats. Of course, the Lady Bobcats coming in 9-10 on the season, 2-0 in conference. The Lady Warriors coming in at 9-9 on the season, also at 2-0 in conference. So this is going to be a big conference game here tonight on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So these two teams right now, the top two teams, as we get ready for the tip-off, it's going to be Still and Cheek. And the Lady Warriors win the tip-off. And we are off tonight here in Cotter. I mean, here in Flippin. We're in Bobcat country. As Cheek goes inside to Crownover. Crownover gets it to Montgomery. Outside, Clausen for 3. Shot no good. Johnson gets the board. Good offensive set by the Lady Warriors, the first possession. Loose ball. Crownover comes away with it. Quick hands shown there by number 11. That's Rackley who knocks it out. Of course, all those people tuning in, remember this is an interactive broadcast. This isn't radio, y'all. You can comment, you can share, you can like. So glad to have all of you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Make sure you reach down and hit that share button for us. All those, you know there's a lot of Bobcats and Warrior fans. This is your chance to share. Pass to Montgomery. Wide open shot, man. Montgomery strikes first. As Cotter gets on the board 2-0 here early. It looks like we have Stephanie Sperry. We got our first fan of the game. Looks like she says, let's go Lady Warriors. So our first comment of the game. And, of course, I'm joined by Joey the Dragon Shaw as the pass goes out of bounds. This is our first of two. Immediately after this, we will have the senior boys game, which that one should be a slobber knocker on here later tonight. As Clausen trying to get around Johnson, gets it to Garay. Garay drives, shot no good, still gets the rebound. Still pushing the pace. Goes up, and she is fouled. Good play by Still. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 34, Garay. That's her first foul of the game, 6:24 here in. And Still's first free throw is no good. Looks like we got LaDonna Mendeleski's just joined us. So glad to have you joining us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Still's second free throw is up and good, so Flippin's on the board. 2-1 here in the opening minutes. Yeah, those that are tuning in, just reach down, hit that share button. Also comment, let us know who you're cheering for. This is an interactive broadcast, guys. As Clausen passed a little high for Gray, she tracks it down. Crownover lobs, Montgomery gets it to Garay. Wide open three-point shot. Long rebound by number 24, Davenport. It looks like Zach Hamilton said stream's kind of blurry. If the stream's a little bit blurry, just you might want to close it and reopen it, because we're showing everything's good on our side. So I would suggest just closing the stream and then coming back in. A lot of times it's based on how your internet's running. It's like Nancy Russell says, let's go Flippin'. It still goes to the line. Foul on Cheek, that's her first. As Flippin' now knocks it up at 2. Second free throw, short. Cheek gets the board. Cheek's pass is stolen by Rackley. Rackley to Johnson. Pass stolen by Cheek. Looks like LaDonna Mendeleski said, let's go ladies. She's a Cotter Warrior fan. Glad to have you joining us tonight. As Crownover gets it over, Garay lobs it in to Cheek. Cheek goes up and is fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 24, Davenport, her first. Huh? I said I'm running off the Wi-Fi and I'm good. All right. Both free throws good by Cheek. It's Cotter now up 4-2. Shot from the corner by Still, no good. Clausen gets the rebound. And looks like we have a timeout on the court. Looks like going to be our first timeout of the game. So real quick, of course, guys, we could not do this without our sponsors, like our good friends at Taylor Freeze King in Gassville, 435-6744. Mountain Home Family Chiropractic in Mountain Home. They'll straighten you out. See Dr. Osgood at 425-4424. And Bobby Sue's Restaurant, 425-2923. Check them out. Award-winning breakfast and lunch in Mount Home. Appreciate Steve and the group over at Bobby Sue's for being a sponsor of the Twin Lakes Sports Network as we get ready to go back to action here on the floor. 4:44 left here in the first. Of course, these two teams had an epic battle last year for the district championship. Rackley gets the steal. A lot of the same players coming back. Underneath, still back to Rackley. Little give and go action, no good. Still knocks it loose. Fouls on number 11, Rackley. That's her first personal. Pressure shown by the Lady Bobcats. Of course, like we mentioned earlier, both of these teams in this 2A conference coming in, this is the Region 1, both of them coming in at 2-0 on the season. Looks like a foul's going to be on number 4, Johnson. That's her first personal. Baseball pass to Crownover. And fouls on Rackley. That's her second personal. Team's fourth here in the first quarter. And now Crownover going to the line for 2 shots. Crownover hits the first one to extend it to 5-4. So Crownover second shot no good. Rebound by the Lady Bobcats right now down 5-2. Still from the free throw line, no good. Players on the floor. That's number 31 Downs battling for the board. As the Lady Bobcats showing a press with 3:51 left here in the first. Lobs it ahead to Cheek. Cheek taking it down. Tries the bullet pass. Quick, good hand shown by Davenport. Gets the steal. Still drives. Up and undershot, no good. Fouls on number 34, Garay. Looks like we got Stacy Goldsmith joining us saying, let's go Bobcats. So a lot of Bobcat and Warrior fans online tonight. Long three-point shot. No good. Johnson gets the board. Gets it over to Steele. Steele for 3. Shot off the front of the rim. Garay pulls down the rebound, gets it to Cheek. Looks like they're going to call Lambert with the double dribble. Looks like we got Cindy Dupree said, go Warriors. Nancy Russell said, let's go Flippin. Lambert tries to get it away from Benedict. Over to Steele for 3. As Crownover drives and is fouled, but nice shot from Steele. Looks like Noel Goldsmith has joined us online. He says, go Bobcats. Of course, I think if you're ever needing any plumbing needs, be sure to give Goldsmith Plumbing a call over here in the Flippin area. as Crownover hits the first free throw. Free throws no good, so Crownover hits 1 of 2. As the Lady Warriors showing a little bit of press there. They're going to get that on Garay. So already Garay's third personal here in the first quarter. Of course, again, from myself and Joey the Dragon Shaw, thank you guys, all the fans that tuned in last year, made 2019 an incredible year. Over 125,000 people tuned into our broadcast, guys, and we couldn't do that without each and every one of you guys tuning in on a weekly basis.
What we covered? Volleyball? Everything we covered. What did we do? Covered volleyball?
Yeah, we covered volleyball last year, high school football, high school basketball, even the world of professional wrestling.
Hey, and don't forget Special Olympics.
Special Olympics. We covered all sorts of sports, and we are going to be back. 2020 is going to be bigger and better than ever. As Cheek drives, hits the shot, and is fouled. Fouls on Davenport, as the shot is good. Cheek's free throw up and in. Now extends it to 9-5. What a way to make a living. Still drives, tries to get it down low. Good defense shown by the Lady Warriors there. Still thought about it. They go inside. Good penetration. Doesn't put the shot up. Still drives. And draws the foul. That's going to be Cheek's second personal. And still now goes to the line. And Still's first free throw, no good. Of course, props to Joey the Dragon Shaw. They started about 20 minutes early, and you should have seen Joey. Never a doubt, no worry at all. He was all over it.
How many minutes did we have left?
We had about 30 seconds left before it started, and we got this broadcast up and running. It took a little bit longer since radio decided to boot us out of our normal spot, so we had to improvise, but the Dragon did it. For some reason, sometimes I feel that radio's not fond of us. Nah, we love radio. We love everybody. As they go inside, that's number 31 Downs, this foul. So a lot of fouls here in this first quarter. They're going to call that on Montgomery. Downs' first free throw is no good. So both teams kind of struggling from the charity stripe here in the first quarter. As Downs hits the second one, pulls it to 9-6. Low scoring first quarter, defensive battle. Of course, these teams are very familiar with each other. As the foul's on Downs, that's her first. That's already the 7th on the hometown Lady Bobcats here in the first quarter. So the free throw attempt, that's by Massey. It's the first one. So Cotter first to double digits tonight. Of course, I want to throw a shout out too to my broadcast partner, Joey the Dragon Shaw. Just completed his 3rd degree black belt in Mongrovian karate. Proud of him getting that. His pass inside to number 31 down. She hits the bucket and is fouled. Fouls on Massey. That's her first personal. Of course, Joey the Dragon been training under his good Kung Fu master, Aaron Stevens. As Downs hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. So congratulations to the Dragon, third degree black belt in Mongrovian karate.
Correction. It's not karate. It's karate.
Oh, Joey just informed me I'm supposed to say I'm not supposed to just say karate. It's karate. As Clausen. Lambert gets it over to Crown. Over 35 seconds to go. Of course, these teams battle down to the wire, so we wouldn't expect anything else but a close game. Clausen, looks like that was a two-point shot. Foot on the line, no good. Still throws a bullet just a bit outside for ball one. Into the cheerleaders, so turnover, ball now back to Cotter. As they work in the corner, Crownover from downtown. Big three-point shot right at the buzzer for Crownover. And at the end of the first quarter of play, it is Cotter 14, Flippin 9. As real quick, we're going to thank a few of our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them, like our good friends at All Creatures Veterinary Hospital on 62 West and Mountain Home. Be sure to take in your pet for all your pet needs. And if you're in Baxter County, see Christina Setzer, Arkansas Farm Bureau. Check her out. Go in and get an insurance quote today. And if you're in Yellville, Ooh La La Boutique and Gifts, Yellville, Arkansas. Tell you what, Ooh La La saved me during Christmas because I bought a lot of Ooh La La gift cards. We absolutely love Ooh La La. And Vance Vision and Optical Shop. See Dr. Dustin Vance, Doctor of Optometry, for your complete eye care. Check out his beautiful location in Gassville, right in between Genuine Care Pharmacy and McDonald's. And Lindsay's Excavation with Dale Lindsay. Hey, if you need some excavation work, give him a call, 405-2423 or 425-1081 as we go back to action on the floor. Here's we get ready to start the second quarter of action. As 14-9, big three-point shot at the end. It looks like Josh Fletcher says, "Go Lady Warriors." Then we got Mendeleski. LaDonna Mendeleski says, "Go Kaylee." So, of course, guys, this is interactive. You can tag people in if there's a grandparent or someone you want to see the game. They can watch it anywhere they have Facebook. We're not limited to a little radius. You can watch this all over the country. You can watch it all over the world, actually.
Yeah.
Anywhere that they have Facebook or internet. You know, not just that little like 50-mile radius. You know, we're nationwide.
Isn't technology marvelous?
Technology is absolutely marvelous now.
Technology is awesome when it's working.
Yeah, when it's working, is Joey the Dragon, my third degree black belt, Mongrovian black belt partner. That's why I feel protected. If I ever tick anyone off, I know the Dragon.
I think I earned my 9th degree in broadcasting way as fast as we had to get this thing set up tonight.
Now, Joey's a 9th degree black belt. As quick as we had to set up the equipment tonight, we was flying. As pass inside for Massey. Massey goes down. She is fouled on the play. Looks like the foul's on number 31, Downs. That's her second here in the first half of action. Free throw by Massey's no good. Loose ball. And possession's going to stay with the Lady Warriors here in the second quarter. course, I just spotted Lee Hudson over there, so I win tonight's Where in the World is Lee Hudson contest. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound by Davenport. As number 30 still brings it down. Of course, still hit a big three-point shot here in the first quarter. They go inside. Good move by Davenport. Draws the foul. And now we'll go to the line. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 14, Massey. That's her second personal. First free throw by Davenport is good. Pulls it now to 14-10. Second free throw by good by Davenport. Now pulls it to 14-11. 6:32 left on our Shark Creek graphic clock. Of course, our scoreboard brought to you by Marion County Farm Bureau. Good friend Joey Sample. Check him out. Get a quote today. And, of course, Vance Vision Clinic in Gassville. As Crownover drives. Good defensive play by the Lady Bobcats. As Steele brings it the other direction. She takes it in and draws the foul. And still getting ready to go to the line. Foul's on Lambert. That's her first personal. It still hits the first free throw. Pulls it to 14-12. Second free throw is good. Now it's 14-13. I know there's some Bobcat fans out there. If you're cheering the Bobcats, let me hear you. Also, those Warrior fans, be sure to comment. Let us know who you're watching for. We'll give them a shout out here on air. This Crownover goes inside to cheat. Good defensive play by Downs. She gets her hands up and punches it out of bounds. Looks like it's knocked off of Cheek, so possession now the Lady Bobcats with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It still drives. Nice pass from Steele to Downs. Beautiful give and go, and bucket's good. And Flippin now takes their first lead of the game. Up 15-14. Lambert drives, shots off the front of the rim, still gets the board. Nice pass, wide open shot, good rebound and put back by Davenport. And Flippin to start this second quarter has come up, fired up. Right now it's 17-14. 4:45 left here in the second quarter. Again, let's thank a few more of our sponsors, like our good friends at Cotter Rock Cottage. Joey Shaw, give him a call, 421-1801. He also gives lessons in karate. Shark Creek Graphics, t-shirts, stickers, hats, banners, hoodies, and license plates in Gassville, 405-8922. And Joey Sample, Marion County Farm Bureau, 449-4081. Call them for all your insurance needs today. And we couldn't do this without great businesses like our sponsors and Black Sheep Barbecue. Stop by and see them for some fantastic barbecue. And I'll tell you what, man, they got some killer burgers. Also, we had a shout out. Looks like we had a Go Bar None Cowboy Church Cotter girls. So looks like that's Shane Nelms giving a shout out. So appreciate the shout out. I'm sure they appreciate it as Cheek tries to go inside to Montgomery. Off of Montgomery, out of bounds. So Flippin getting a little momentum. here in this second half, or second quarter, excuse me. Crownover almost gets the steal. Still drives, goes up and under with the left hand, no good. Good move by Still, shot just didn't go down. As Cheek gets the rebound and is fouled. She's fouled by Downs. Looks like that's going to be Downs' third personal. As Cheek now goes to the line, one-on-one shot. First of two, of course, immediately after this, we're going to have the senior boys game. That should be a good one. Cheek's free throw off the front of the rim, no good. It looks like Rebecca Smizer says, go Bobcats. Long three-point shot is good by Benedict. Now extends it to 20-14 in the second quarter. Of course, someone's O has got to go tonight. Both teams 2-0 in conference. As Cheek drives in. And the foul, looks like the foul's going to be on 32 Benedict. As Cheek now goes to the line to shoot two. And of course, those that are tuning in also, we have been going back over the last several weeks and sharing a lot of these games on our YouTube page. As Cheek's first free throw is no good. So if there's any back games you want to go and watch, we are eventually going to have all the games we've ever done on that YouTube page. So we are adding, so be sure to check it out. Free throw's no good, but good rebound there by Montgomery. As Clausen gets it off to Lambert. Clausen drives. And a good defensive play, stepping out front. That's number 24, Davenport, who gave up her body to and was fouled. As they're going to call that on number 23, Clausen. So Davenport sacrificing. That's Clausen's first personal. It looks like we got Sherry joining us online, says go Warriors. They go inside. Davenport drives up and under, shot long. Cheek comes away with it. Throws a pass ahead, Montgomery. Montgomery shot hard off the backboard. That was a good look by Cheek, throwing it ahead. They say it's off of Flippin. So Cotter retains possession. They lob it into Cheek. She catches and hits a shot. Pulls it down to 20-16 with 2:48 to go here in the first half. Long three-point shot, and it is good. As now Flippin pulls to their biggest lead of the game. 7-point lead, 23-16. Clausen drives, throws it up, shot out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with Cotter with 2:11 to go here in the second. In the corner, Clausen thought about it. She drives, gets it off to Lambert. As the Lady Warriors in this second quarter having problems getting a bucket. Lambert goes into Cheek. Cheek spins. Travel the call on Cheek. So Flippin now a chance to extend their lead even more, up 7. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. Of course, big crowds from both teams. I had to park about a mile away as Crownover gets the steal. Crownover looks to take it in. The lefty, beautiful finish by Crownover. Now pulls it back to a 5-point game. Still retrieves it with 1:20 to go. Crownover almost had the steal. Still hits it. Little runner shot, no good. Davenport gets the board and puts it back. Davenport extends it back to a 7-point game. Under a minute to go. Our first of a doubleheader on the Twin Lakes Sports Network as we start 2020 season. And the conference season's going to be kicked in high gear as Cheek shot off the front of the rim. And still looks like she's going to walk it up as we go under 30 seconds to go. Loose ball, still brings it down. Clock, 10 seconds to go. Still in Crownover. Benedict from way downtown. Shot's no good. Nice give and go and bucket. Nice save there by Davenport, and Flippin gets the bucket and extends their lead to 9. As we go to halftime here at Bobcat Country, the Lady Bobcats up 27-18 over the visiting Lady Warriors. We're going to step away for about 10 minutes. We're going to let our sponsors run, and we will be right back in about 10 minutes here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. All right, guys, welcome back, everyone. We are getting ready to start the second half of action. I'll go ahead and warn you, I'm going solo for a minute. Joey the Dragon had to go get a burger at the concession stand. So no complaints on the camera work, the shoddy camera work. It's going to happen the first minute or two of this second half. Third quarter is away. And the Lady Warriors still comes away with it. Rackley brings it down. Gets it off to Johnson. Johnson over to Still. Still drives, tries to dish it. Garay gets the steal. Garay looks to go coast to coast. Bucket no good. Johnson comes away with it. And tell you what, Johnson explodes over to Still. Shot no good. Cheek gets it to Crownover. Crownover shot no good. Both teams going back and forth. Of course, Joey the Dragon stepped away, so I'm doing double duty right now as Garay looks to inbound it, down 9. Gets it in, Montgomery gets the bucket. And Cotter strikes first as Flippin calls timeout. 7:04 left here in the third quarter. 30-second timeout. Real quick, guys, thank you everyone for joining us here tonight on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, those, if you're tuning in for the first time, make sure that you go in, you like our page, share our page, follow it. We're going to have a lot of ball games coming up here in the month of January. And we appreciate each and every one of you tuning in and all the sponsors that make this a possibility. Still from the free throw line, no good. Garay pulls down the board. 6:50 to go. Bullet pass ahead. Montgomery stops, pops, shots long. Davenport gets the board. Rackley, long pass ahead to Johnson, who explodes. Shots no good. Benedict gets the rebound, doesn't go down. And now Clausen coming back the other way. A lot of pressure there by Johnson. Garay goes into Cheek. And Cheek is fouled on the play. As Joey the Dragon back from the concession stand. Is that a double cheeseburger?
Double. Don't tell my wife.
Oh, I hope Crystal Shaw's not watching or Joey's in trouble.
It's a single as she is.
Oh, it's a single. Yeah, I just saw it wrong. As Cheek hits the first free throw.
It's one of those veggie burgers.
Yeah, actually, Joey's it's a veggie burger. Joey would never eat a regular burger on his diet. As Cheek hits both free throws, pulls it now 27-22. Looks like our friend the G-Dog, Grant Dodson, has joined us online. So shout out to the G-Dog from us at TLSN as Crownover, the lefty, takes it in. A lot of contact. They're going to call that on number 11, Rackley. It's going to be Rackley's third personal, team second here in the opening minutes of the second half. As Crownover goes to the line, hits the shot. So Cotter on a little bit of run here early, clawing their way back here in the third quarter. Crownover hits both free throws. Pulls it now to 27-24, back to a three-point game. Rackley drives, dishes it off to Johnson. Johnson back to Rackley. Inside to Still. Still drives, fakes, shots up. No good. Off of the Lady Bobcats, out of bounds. Right now 0-0, that's Candace Lambert bringing it up along with Garay. Cheek, Montgomery, and Crownover for the Lady Warriors. Tries going into Crownover, pass behind her, out of bounds. Of course, I tell you, man, those were good burgers here tonight at Flippin. I'll have to get another one next break. Beautiful give and go. Nice finish by Downs. Now extends it back to a 5-point game. Cheek drives.
Shout out to Vex's Boats. They're the ones,
And a foul on the play. Of course, shout out to Vex's Boats working the concession stand tonight. I think wouldn't Vex's Boats, that would be a great sponsor of the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Hint, hint. As Cheek hits the first one, that was a shameless plug for a sponsor. As we are always looking for sponsors here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As Cheek hits the second one, pulls it back to a 3-point game. As inside Still drives, goes up with the left hand. Good finish by Still. Still really being aggressive tonight in the paint, taking it in, gets the bucket. And extends it back to a 5-point game. Montgomery goes inside to Cheek. Back to Montgomery. Beautiful give and go. And Montgomery hits the bucket. As what started off as a defensive battle, both offenses getting rolling here in the third. Crownover gets the steal. Looks to take it in, up and under, and draws the foul. Nice play by Crownover. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 32, Benedict. And at halftime, I ran into a very special lady, Deborah Keeter, told me to give a shout out to number 32, Maylee Benedict. As Crownover hits the free throw, and we have a tie game. I wouldn't expect anything else. These games are always tight between Cotter and Flippin and Yellville. They're always a lot of fun. And that's what a lot of these games are going to be here in this next month, rivalry month. Montgomery comes away with it, gets it out to Lambert. Lambert throws a bullet over to Crownover, hesitates, stops, shot's no good. Downs gets the board, gets it off to Rackley. Rackley looking to take it coast to coast and finishes the shot. Nice play by Rackley. It was with 3:26 left here in the third quarter, 33-31. The largest lead of the game has been 9 points from Flippin, but Cotters come storming back. Of course, both teams 2-0 in the 2A conference. The Lady Warriors 9-9 on the season. Lady Bobcats 9-10. Strong move by Cheek, gets the bucket, and we're knotted again at 33. Johnson to Downs. Downs turns, shot no good, loose ball. Lambert comes away with it. And they got Lambert taking too many steps. Of course, the classic that was this game last year, you can find in our archives on Facebook. It's for the district championship. Went down to the final shot of the game. As Downs keeps on fighting and scores the bucket and draws the foul. Looks like the foul's on number 24, Cheek. That's her third personal. As she hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. As looks like number 14, Massey, checking in for Montgomery. as Lambert gets it over to Crownover. Crownover inside to Massey. She tries spin and move. Good defensive play. Cheek gets the loose ball and hits the shot. 36-35. As Benedict thought about it for a second. They go inside to Downs, knocked away. Crownover, nice hesitation, up and under. Looks like the foul's on number 11, Rackley. That's going to be her fourth personal. As number 22, Crownover, goes to the line. And hits the first shot to tie it again back at 36. And of course, our sponsor, Christina Setzer, big Kaylee Crownover fan, as she hits the shot as Cotter now back in the lead for the first time in a while in this back and forth game. 37-36, our first of a doubleheader. Crownover doesn't get the steal. Still kicks it off. Shots up in the air. Rolls around the rim. Downs works hard. Gets the board and puts it back down. She has been crashing the boards tonight. As we're under 2 minutes left here in the third. Lob inside for Cheek. As Cheek hits the bucket. Cotter now up one. I still thought about it. Ball knocked loose for a second. They go inside to Downs. Downs spins. No good. Cheek way ahead for Crownover. Crownover in a race, and she is fouled and hits the shot. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 4, Johnson. That's going to be Johnson's third foul. As now the Lady Warriors have fought back from down 9 to a 3-point lead. Free throws good by Crownover. Of course, those people tuning in, make sure you reach down, hit that share button for us. Also, you can tag in anyone that you want to watch. Looks like the foul is on Lambert. That's her second personal in a fast-moving third quarter. Still hesitates, feeds it inside the Benedict to Downs. Corner wide open, three-point shot, no good. Johnson, good hustle by Johnson, over to Still for three. Shot off the front of the rim, no good. Johnson again, Still again from downtown. Off the front of the rim, Downs battles and finishes. And now the Lady Bobcats pull back within 2. As we get ready to go to the fourth quarter, under 30 seconds to go. Clausen thought about it. Goes inside, Cheek. Loose ball, Benedict comes away with it. Gets it off the Still, under 15 seconds. A chance to tie or take the lead here to finish the third quarter. And Still is fouled. Looks like the foul is on Lambert. That's her third personal. 6.4 seconds, or 6.9 seconds. So Still, she's driving up and under. Good move by Still. Shot doesn't go down. She comes away with the board. So in the third quarter, the Lady Warriors have fought back and now have the lead 42-40 as we get ready to go in the fourth here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. course, if you notice, you look down on our scoreboard there, Marion County Farm Bureau, appreciate them for being a scoreboard sponsor, and Advanced Vision Clinic. And, of course, our scoreboard, Shark Creek Graphics, allowing us to have our clock, so we appreciate them. We couldn't do it without great businesses like them. And appreciate everyone tuning in. Reach down, hit that share button. You can tag in anyone who you want. Help us get more people to tune into the game. That allows us to get more sponsors. That allows us to be able to broadcast more games. But again, guys, thank you. 2019, and I promise this will probably be the last time I talk about tonight, but 2019, a great year. It was a great year because we got a chance to cover a lot of sports thanks to all those people that have tuned in and sponsored and supported us. We couldn't do it without you guys. You guys made 2019 a great year. Over 125,000 people tuned in. And from myself and Joey the Dragon Shaw, we really appreciate all the support that we've gotten. And we are just honored and love covering local high school sports. Ball's knocked away by Crownover. Crownover taking it the other way. Takes it in. Shot's no good. Johnson gets it. Johnson pushing the pace. She explodes. Goes coast to coast. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Johnson fighting. Benedict comes away with it. So ball all over the place here in the first 30 seconds. Crownover spins and finishes. Nice play by Crownover. Right now 7 minutes left here in the fourth. 4-point lead. Of course, Crownover steps in front, gets the steal, and finishes. So Crownover back-to-back buckets. And Cotter has now jumped out to a 6-point lead with 6:53 here to go. And that Cotter crowd's liking that. And, of course, those people tuning in, make sure you've gone on. If you haven't done it yet, like our page, share our page, follow it. A lot of great things coming up. And speaking about great things, Razorback Ribs, Burgers, Barbecue, and Catering in Yellville, 449-7427. And if you're in Flippin or Mountain Home, contact Ashley Havens. She's got 2 locations, or check her out online, ashley.whavens.com, State Farm Insurance. And Taylor's Freeze King, Gassville, 435-6744. Great food, great everything. Check out Freeze King. In Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Tell you what, after these games, doing these games tonight, my back always hurts. I need to go see Dr. Oz. Dr. Charles Osgood, he could take care of that for me. And also, those people have been following our page. You know, we've got a lot of polls going on right now, selecting who you think's going to win the AFC and NFC playoff games coming up next week. Also, be sure to check out our 2 podcasts that run through our page. The top 40 rated, the Slop Drop Pro Wrestling Podcast. Myself and Nathan Sumo Rogers. Check it out as we cover all the events going on in professional wrestling. And also our podcast, brand new podcast. We're only 5 episodes in. Just broke the top 100 in Apple Podcasts. Appreciate all those tuning into This Is the XFL. As we are covering the new XFL Football League that's going to be coming starting in February. We're about 30 days away to the start of that season. As Cheeks' free throw hits the front of the rim and goes in. But the family of sports broadcasting here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Second free throw is up and good. 8-point lead. Looks like Jared Rodman says, "You got this, Bobcats." And looks like we got Christina Setzer joining us live online. And appreciate Christina Setzer. Farm Bureau Insurance. Benedict from downtown. No good. Crownover gets the board. As possession to Cotter, Flippin looking to press. And looks like LaDonna Mendeleski joins us. Appreciate LaDonna tuning in. As Crown over, no good. Montgomery gets the board and draws the foul. And the foul's on number 30 still. That's her second personal. As Montgomery, number 3, going to the line. She's a senior.
LaDonna Mendeleski's been on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. You interviewed her, didn't you?
And first free throw is good by Montgomery. Of course, LaDonna Mendeleski joined us a few months back on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Had her do an interview, I believe, about the Cotter Warrior Booster Club. As second free throw is no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. So here in the fourth, 6:27 to go. As Benedict gets it over to Davenport. Ball almost stolen by Crownover. 3-point shot by Davenport is money. And Flippin needed that to get some momentum going with 6 minutes here to go in the fourth. 6-point game. These both teams, two evenly matched teams, the first of probably many clashes with them this season. As we got a timeout on the floor. 5:53 left. Here in the fourth quarter. And it's Cotter 49, Flippin 43. Of course, we are running. We still got coming down the stretch. So if there's any businesses out there want to sponsor. Also, we're working on getting sponsorships for next high school season. So if you're wanting to be a sponsor in the fall, we're going to be doing high school football, high school volleyball, and high school basketball again. Now's the time to jump in. Limited spaces available for next season and also to finish out this season. Be sure to just private message us here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. As Coach Jared Wilhite visits with his team up 6. Still a long way to go. 5:53 left here in the fourth. Of course, great crowds that came out to support both of these schools. And always a big crowd online whenever it's Flippin and Cotter. Looks like Linda Greenhouse says, let's go Bobcats. As turnover, so Flippin inching their way back as we're under 6 minutes. 49-43. Davenport drives, takes it in. Ball stolen by Clausen. It looks like a foul on number 24, Cheek. That's her fourth. I'm sorry, looks like we got that on the wrong team. Looks like that was on 24, Davenport. I said Cheek, so Clausen goes to the line. That was Davenport with the push. Looks like that's Davenport's fourth personal. As Clausen hits both free throws. Cotter up 8. 5.5 minutes. Still hesitation, takes it in. Misses the shot. Cotter comes away with it. Crownover explodes. Throws up the shot and it goes down. As this fourth quarter has been all Cotter. His down shot's no good. Cotter now 5 minutes to go. First half was Flippin. Second half has been Cotter. Largest lead of the night. 10 points with 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Lob inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. Cotter retains. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Looks like we got Mike Kinder joining us online. Glad to have you join us. Says Clausen drives. No good. Gets her own rebound. No good. Of course, they're going to get Clausen all day with that one. So that's going to be Clausen's second personal. Just the fourth on the team. Right now, 4 fouls on Flippin. On Cotter's second half, 10 on Flippin. Downs gets it over to Rackley. Rackley over to Benedict. Benedict from downtown. Shot in and out. She gets the rebound. Stroke looked good on that one. Shot just didn't go down. Montgomery from the corner. No good. Rackley gets the board. 4 minutes to go. Over to Still. Still. Travel call, so possession back to Cotter as we're getting ready to go under 4 minutes. Rackley with the steal. Give and go to Benedict. Try to get to Downs. Knocked away by Lambert. Big collision. Possession's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats. Under 4 minutes to go. As Rackley tries to get it to Still. Pass off of Still, out of bounds. Of course, this is going to be a fun next 6, 7, 8 weeks. As conference season kicking in high gear, the first of many battles between these teams. And I'm sure they'll see each other again at districts. Pass to Montgomery, over to Crownover. Crownover, nice hesitation to Montgomery, wide open shot, no good. Davenport gets the rebound, good possession. Burned off about 30 seconds off the clock. Montgomery with the steal. She's got Crownover wide open, doesn't see her. Loose ball. Looks like the foul's going to be on Lambert. That's her fourth personal. Still and Johnson bringing it down, so chance for a bucket there doesn't go. She had a 2-on-1. Side Still gets it at the free throw line and is fouled. Fouls on 22, Crownover. That's her first personal. Team 6, so still with a foul to give. Ball's loose on the floor. Garay tracks it down. Tippy toes on the baseline. And Benedict called for the foul. That's her third personal. Right now, Flippin in the penalty, so Garay goes to the line. Looks like Stephanie Sperry just chimed in online, says, way to go, Warriors. As Garay misses the first one. Of course, we'd love to hear. Let us know which team you're cheering for. Or if there's a player you want to give a shout out, just post something on here. This is an interactive broadcast. Shot in and out by Gray, no good. So no points on that possession. Of course, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Amy Lynch over at Flippin Schools. Appreciate her sharing our post and getting the word out about us doing the broadcast tonight. So that way if any Bobcat fans can't make it here, they can watch online. Looks like the foul's on Montgomery. That's her second personal. Davenport goes to the line. This is going to be a one-on-one shot. And she hits the first one. Pulls it back to a 9-point game. 2:33 to go. Still plenty of time. Hits the second one. Free throw is going to be important coming down the stretch here. 53-45. As we got a timeout on the floor. I want to throw a shout out. Bobby Sue's Restaurant in Mountain Home. Award-winning food in Mountain Home. Check them out with Bobby Sue's.
Great chicken fried steak.
Yeah, Joey told me to say great chicken fried steak. Also, All Creatures Veterinary Hospital and Highway 62 West, just outside of Mountain Home. Take your pet there if you have any veterinary needs. And Christina Setzer, Farm Bureau Insurance in Mountain Home. Give her a call, 425-2991. From what I understand, she's a huge fan of number 22, Kaylee Crownover, with the Cotter Warriors. So right now, 8-point lead by the Lady Warriors, 2:30 to go. Cheek bringing it down. Gets it off to Lambert. As the Lady Warriors looking to milk a little clock here, they're not going to be in a rush. Gets it over to Montgomery. Goes inside. Good give and go to Lambert. Shot's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Cotter with 2:12 to go. Garay to inbound it with 2:12. Gets it in just in time. Garay drives and finishes the shot. Big bucket there by Garay. Now extends it back to a 10-point game. As we are down to 2 minutes. Three-pointer. No good. Cheek gets the board. The outlet pass.
That was number 31, Downs. That is her fifth personal foul.
And looks like that's going to be the fifth on number 31 Downs. So she's checking out of the game. So good effort put in by that lady tonight. She was working hard down low. As number 24 Cheek goes to the line. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go. Every free throw is critical down here. As somebody's O's got to go tonight. Someone's going to get their first conference loss. And right now with 1 minute 50 to go, Cotter in a good position. As Cheek hits the second one. Extends it to 57-45. 12-point lead. Looks like we got Stuart Stumbaugh joins us online. As Johnson's pass intended for Davenport out of bounds. As the Lady Bobcats need to force a turnover here. As the Lady Warriors with number 24 Kate Cheek bringing it down. Gets it over to Garay. Garay drives over to Montgomery. Lady Warriors holding the ball. They get it to Crownover. Crownover bumped out of bounds. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the play on number 4, Johnson. Crownover now to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be 4 on Johnson. First free throw, no good. Second attempt coming up. Off the back of the rim. So down 12. Lady Bobcats going to have to move quick. Johnson driving it. Takes it in, hits the bucket. Pulls it back to a 10-point game. Down to a minute to go. Lady Warriors trying to play keep away.
Foul number 21, Warren.
Looks like we got a player down on the play, so we'll. His cheek went down hard. She's walking it off. Goes to the line right now, up 10. Hits the first free throw. Extends it now to an 11-point game. Cheek hits the second one. Cheek walks off the court. Looks like she hurt her ankle, but it looks like she's moving around better. Now the Lady Bobcats gets it to Still. Still takes it in. Shot no good. Garay loses it. Still gets the steal. And is fouled.
Fouls on number 23, Colson. That's her third personal team foul of the grades. 1.
Looks like foul's going to be on number 23, Clausen. That's her third personal. It still hits the first one. Pulls it now to an 11-point game. Second free throw is up and good. 10-point game. Of course, quick reminder to everyone tuning in. Immediately after this game, we will close this stream up. And we will have another stream come up separately with the boys' game. So don't panic if it says this live video is ended. We'll have another live video. We do that so that way, instead of having a 3-hour video that fans have to search through, they can do a search and be able to find their game much easier. So be sure to, when this stream goes away at the end of this game, just stay tuned here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Real quick, looks like we got some shout-outs online. Looks like Josh Fletcher said, love the Warriors and Lady Warriors in any sport or competition. He leads blue. Go Warriors. Stuart Stumbaugh says, let's go Warriors. Amanda Coughlin, proud to be a Warrior. So the Warrior fans are out. Jennifer Boss says, way to go, girls. Finish strong. And Sherry Smolik, and I probably butchered that name. I apologize. Says, great job, Warriors. So a lot of Lady Warrior fans out and about. 37 seconds to go, 10-point game. We want to hear from those Lady Bobcat fans as well. And, of course, immediately after this, senior boys. It should be a good one. It still gets the steal. The Lady Warriors keep possession, get it to Clausen. 30 seconds to go. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 32, Benedict. That's her fourth personal, so Garay goes to the line. Garay's first free throw is good. So both free throws good by Garay. 61-49, under 20 seconds as Clausen knocks it out of bounds.
Missed that shot. I'm worried about the internet. Missed that shot. We're good.
So here we go. Final 15 seconds. Still the turnaround. Shot's no good. Montgomery gets the board. Lambert dribbles it down and is fouled. But it's academic. The Lady Warriors will go to 10-9 on the season, 3-0 in the conference with the victory this evening. The Flippin Lady Bobcats will drop to 9-11, also 2-1 in the conference, But like I said, conference season just beginning. We got a long ways to go. And we'll be following it here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. So right now, 61-49, second free throw, rolls around, doesn't go down. Johnson's going to take it, shoot a three at the buzzer, off the back of the rim. So our first game of the night goes final. The Lady Warriors get the victory, if I can remember how to hit final on here. 61-49 here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Of course, we'll step away for probably about 10 minutes, and we'll have another live stream coming with the senior boys immediately afterwards here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We will be back in about 10 minutes here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Stay tuned. Second game coming up. Congratulations to the Lady Warriors.